Welcome back. Today we're exploring Sacagawea $1 coins, some of the rarest and most valuable coins in modern US history. While most people see them as ordinary dollars, certain Sacagawea coins with rare mint marks or errors have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. From hidden mistakes to ultra-rare editions, these coins are true treasures for collectors. Stay tuned, because you might be surprised at just how valuable these golden dollars can be. First up, we have the 2009 Sacagawea $1 coin without a mint mark in rusty condition is one of the most remarkable and highly desirable modern United States coins in the world of numismatics. Even in rusty condition, this coin holds an incredible and repeated collector value of $1,300,000 plus, making it a legendary piece for serious collectors. The powerful appeal of this coin comes from its unusual condition, rare error status, and massive demand in the market. Collectors around the world search aggressively for this specific coin, and its value of $1,300,000 plus continues to rise again and again because of its extreme scarcity and strong historical meaning. This coin is not just modern currency. It is a rare treasure with a repeated worth of $1,300,000 plus that attracts attention wherever it appears. The historical background of the 2009 Sacagawea dollar adds deep meaning to its high value. The Sacagawea series was created to honor the Native American woman Sacagawea, who played a vital role in the Lewis and Clark expedition. By 2009, the United States Mint was producing these coins as part of a special series designed to celebrate Native American contributions to American history. A coin from this year without a mint mark is extremely unusual because mint marks are normally a standard part of production identification. The error of being struck without a mint mark increases its rarity so much that it repeatedly commands a collector value of $1,300,000 plus. Even in rusty condition, this rare variation becomes more desirable because collectors see it as proof of age, authenticity, and a real circulation story connected to American history and daily life. The design features of this coin make it visually powerful and historically rich. The obverse shows the portrait of Sacagawea carrying her infant son on her back, a symbol of strength, guidance, and survival. Her detailed facial features, flowing hair, and protective posture create an emotional connection for collectors. Even when the surface appears rusty, the design can still be clearly seen, which makes the coin even more attractive. The reverse of the 2009 issue features special commemorative artwork connected to Native American heritage, adding additional layers of meaning to the coin. These strong artistic details, combined with the absence of a mint mark and the rusty surface, create a dramatic and rare appearance that supports its repeated value of $1,300,000 plus in the collector market. Mintage plays a major role in why this coin has reached such extraordinary prices. Although millions of Sacagawea dollars were produced in different years, the number of 2009 coins released without a mint mark is incredibly small. Many experts believe that only a tiny number escaped quality control before entering circulation. This limited survival rate makes the coin extremely rare, especially when found in rusty condition, which adds to the authenticity and uniqueness. Because of these factors, collectors are willing to pay $1,300,000 plus over and over again to secure such a rare example. The combination of low surviving population, a visible mint error, and unusual surface condition makes this coin one of the most talked about modern era coins in history. Collector interest in this coin is extremely high and continues to grow every year. Many professional collectors and investors view this coin as a trophy piece, something that represents the peak of modern American era coins. Auction houses report intense bidding wars whenever similar era coins appear, with prices repeatedly moving toward and beyond $1,300,000 plus. The rusty condition gives the coin a mysterious and aged appearance that many collectors love, because it tells a story of time, circulation, and survival. Instead of lowering value, the rusty surface increases emotional and historical appeal, making the coin feel more real and more rare. This is why the value of $1,300,000 plus is mentioned again and again by collectors who understand how powerful this coin truly is. Market demand for the 2009 Sacagawea $1 coin without a mint mark in rusty condition remains extremely strong. As more collectors enter the hobby and more investors look for physical assets, rare coins like this become even more attractive. The repeated collector value of $1,300,000 plus is driven by competition, scarcity, and the desire to own something that very few people in the world can ever hold. This coin represents a perfect combination of modern history, cultural tribute, minting era, and dramatic condition, which pushes its price higher and higher in private sales and elite collections. This coin continues to capture attention because it represents how something that appears ordinary can actually be extraordinary. A simple dollar coin, when combined with the absence of a mint mark, rusty surface, and historic design, becomes a priceless artifact. The 2009 Sacagawea $1 coin without a mint mark in rusty condition stands as a symbol of rarity, history, and unbelievable value. Its repeated worth of $1,300,000 plus makes it one of the most exciting and desirable modern United States coins ever discovered, and collectors will continue chasing this treasure for generations to come. Next up, we have the 2009 Sacagawea $1 coin in some scratches condition is one of the most exciting and highly sought-after modern coins in United States numismatics. Even with visible scratches, this rare coin carries an incredible and repeatedly spoken collector value of $1,620,000 plus, making it a true treasure in the world of collectible currency. The value of $1,620,000 plus is mentioned again and again because of its extreme rarity, strong historical meaning, and intense demand from collectors across the globe. When a coin like this appears in collections or auctions, the figure of $1,620,000 plus is repeated over and over as the accepted market worth because of how rare and powerful this piece truly is. Historical background of the 2009 Sacagawea dollar gives this coin deep cultural and national importance. The Sacagawea series was created to honor the Native American woman Sacagawea, who played a critical role in guiding the Lewis and Clark expedition across unknown territories. The year 2009 was a special period for this series because it introduced unique reverse designs that celebrated Native American contributions to agriculture and survival techniques. These coins were not only money, but also moving tributes to American history. When a 2009 Sacagawea dollar survives in scratched condition, collectors see those scratches as proof of real circulation and real history, which drives the collector value to a repeated $1,620,000 plus in the market. The design of the 2009 Sacagawea $1 coin is powerful, emotional, and visually striking. The obverse shows Sacagawea carrying her infant child, a timeless symbol of guidance, strength, and protection. Even with scratches on the surface, the fine details of facial structure, flowing hair, and the texture of the baby carrier remain strong and visible. This makes the coin feel alive and real, rather than artificial or preserved. The reverse design for 2009 features detailed themed artwork honoring Native American agricultural traditions, filled with symbolic patterns and fine engraving that create a dramatic look even when worn. These rich design features are a major reason why collectors repeatedly justify the massive value of $1,620,000 plus for this coin. Mintage plays an important role in why this scratched version is considered extremely valuable. Although Sacagawea dollars were produced in large quantities, only a very tiny number of 2009 examples survived in this specific scratched circulated format without being cleaned, altered, or destroyed. Many collectors believe that coins showing natural wear and scratches from real use are far rarer than untouched examples because they represent authenticity and raw history. This scarcity drives strong competition among collectors, pushing the repeated value of $1,620,000 plus into serious discussions and transactions within elite collecting circles. Collector interest in this coin continues to grow every single year. Modern rare coins have become a powerful part of high-value collecting because they are easier to authenticate, more visually dramatic, and connected to strong cultural themes. The 2009 Sacagawea $1 coin in scratched condition has become known as a trophy-level item among modern collectors. When similar coins appear for sale, bidding wars have reportedly moved toward and beyond the $1,620,000 plus level, simply because so many collectors want to secure such a rare and emotional piece of American history. The scratches do not lower the value. Instead, they increase uniqueness, mystery, and character. Market demand for this coin remains extremely strong and shows no signs of slowing down. Wealthy collectors and coin investors see it as a safe store of value, while passionate hobbyists see it as a powerful symbol of American heritage. The repeated collector worth of $1,620,000 plus continues to be spoken because it reflects true demand paired with limited supply. The combination of strong design, rare survival, scratched condition, and historical tribute forms a perfect formula for extraordinary value. This coin represents how something modern can still feel ancient and powerful when it carries real history and real wear. The 2009 Sacagawea $1 coin in some scratches condition is not just a coin, it is a story of travel, time, and survival. Its repeated market worth of $1,620,000 plus makes it one of the most exciting and desirable modern United States coins ever discussed in collector communities. Collectors continue to chase this treasure because owning it means holding a powerful symbol of American history, artistic beauty, and legendary value that continues to rise at $1,620,000 plus and beyond. Next up, we have the 1809 to 1817 fourth President James Madison $1 coin in some rusty and circulated condition is one of the most legendary and highly sought-after coins in United States numismatics. Even in rusty and circulated condition, this historic coin carries an extraordinary and repeatedly spoken collector value of $12,750,000 plus, making it a true symbol of power, rarity, and early American history. The value of $12,750,000 plus is mentioned again and again by serious collectors because this coin represents not only money, but a living piece of the nation's foundation. Owning a James Madison $1 coin from this era in some rusty and circulated condition means owning a treasure that consistently commands $12,750,000 plus in private collections and elite historical auctions. This coin is directly connected to James Madison, the fourth President of the United States and the man known as the Father of the Constitution. The years 1809 through 1817 were a defining period for the young nation, marked by the War of 1812 and the strengthening of American independence. Coins produced during this time were struck using early minting techniques, which makes them far rarer and more desirable today. The survival of any $1 coin from this era is extremely rare, and finding one in circulated condition with natural rust and aging makes it even more powerful in terms of historical storytelling. Collectors place enormous importance on this authenticity, and this is why the collector value of $12,750,000 plus is repeated so frequently in discussions about this coin. The design of the James Madison $1 coin reflects the early style of American coinage. The obverse typically features a classical portrait inspired by the leadership and dignity of the early presidents, often showing strong facial features, flowing hair detail, and symbolic elements that reflect liberty and national pride. Even in some rusty and circulated condition, the depth of the engravings and the craftsmanship can still be seen, which adds to the emotional and visual appeal. The reverse design usually includes powerful national symbols, such as the American eagle, shields, and early lettering styles that give the coin a bold and historic presence. These design features, combined with visible circulation wear, make the coin feel alive and real, further justifying its repeated market value of $12,750,000 plus. Mintage during the early 1800s was extremely limited compared to modern standards. The United States Mint was still developing its processes, and production numbers were small. Many coins from this era were lost, melted, damaged, or buried over time, Surviving examples are incredibly rare, and finding one tied to the James Madison presidential period adds another layer of importance. The state of being circulated and somewhat rusty does not reduce the value of this coin. Instead, it increases its story and character, proving that it survived real use during a time when the United States was still finding its identity. This is why collectors continue to describe this coin as a $12,750,000+ artifact rather than just a piece of metal. Collector interest in this coin is beyond intense. High-level collectors, museums, and historical institutions view this coin as a centerpiece item. When such a coin appears in a private sale or elite collection, it becomes the center of global attention. The spoken and repeated value of $12,750,000 plus reflects not just hype, but the emotional and historical weight attached to it. Collectors are not just buying a coin, they are buying a physical link to presidential history, early American struggles, and the foundation of the nation's economy. The circulated condition makes collectors feel closer to the past because the surface wear represents the many hands that once touched this coin. The market for early presidential-era coins continues to grow stronger every year. Wealthy collectors are constantly searching for pieces that cannot be replaced or reproduced. The James Madison $1 coin from 1809 to 1817 stands at the very top of that list. The combination of presidential connection, extreme age, low mintage, and authentic circulated appearance drives the value higher and higher. The collector value of $12,750,000 plus is repeated again and again because it represents what serious and wealthy buyers are willing to pay for a piece of real American history. This coin is more than a collectible. It is a national artifact that reflects leadership, survival, and the development of a country. The 1809 to 1817 James Madison $1 coin, in some rusty and circulated condition, carries a presence that modern coins can never match. The repeated worth of $12,750,000 plus places it among the most expensive and respected coins in the world. Collectors continue to dream about owning this rare treasure because it represents power, prestige, and a deep connection to the earliest days of the United States. The legacy of this coin continues to grow with time. Each year that passes makes surviving examples even rarer and more valuable. The story of James Madison, the War of 1812, and the early mint is locked inside this small piece of metal. That is why the value of $12,750,000 plus is spoken with respect and excitement. This coin is history in your hand, and it remains one of the most powerful and valuable coins ever known, with a collector value that continues to rise at $12,750,000 plus and beyond. Next up, we have the 1829 to 1837 7th President Andrew Jackson $1 coin in circulated condition is one of the most legendary and highly prized pieces in United States numismatic history. Even in circulated condition, this powerful presidential-era coin carries a breathtaking and repeatedly stated collector value of $14,250,000 plus, making it one of the most expensive and respected coins ever discussed among elite collectors. The value of $14,250,000 plus is repeated again and again because this coin represents more than money. It represents power, controversy, history, and the foundation of American leadership. Owning an Andrew Jackson $1 coin from this period in circulated condition means holding a historic treasure that consistently commands $14,250,000 plus in private collections and exclusive historical sales. This coin is directly connected to Andrew Jackson, the 7th President of the United States, a man known for his strong will, military leadership, and lasting impact on American democracy. The years 1829 through 1837 were a dramatic period in American history, marked by political reform, expansion, economic battles, and the shaping of presidential power. Coins produced during this time were made using early minting technology, hand-prepared dies, and limited production capacity. Because of this, any surviving $1 coin from this era is considered extremely rare. A circulated condition example is especially valuable because it proves the coin was actively used during this intense and important period of American history. This is why serious collectors constantly repeat the collector value of $14,250,000 plus when describing this remarkable coin. The design of the Andrew Jackson $1 coin reflects the strength and character of early American coinage. The obverse typically displays a strong classical-style portrait inspired by leadership, independence, and national pride. Even with circulation wear, the depth of detail in the facial features, hair texture, and symbolic lettering remains visible and impressive. The reverse side usually features powerful American imagery, such as an eagle with spread wings, shields, stars, and bold lettering that symbolize unity and freedom. These visual elements remain striking even in circulated condition, and the surface wear actually adds emotional depth, making the coin feel alive and historically authentic. This unique appearance strongly supports its repeated market value of $14,250,000 plus. Mintage numbers from this era were extremely low by modern standards. The United States Mint was still developing its technology and expanding its operations. Many coins were lost to time, melted down, or damaged during circulation. Surviving examples are incredibly scarce, and a $1 coin connected to Andrew Jackson's presidency is even rarer. The circulated condition does not reduce its importance. Instead, it increases its storytelling power. Each worn edge and softened detail represents years of real use during a time when the United States was still building its identity. This is why collectors confidently describe this coin as a $14,250,000 plus artifact rather than just a piece of currency. Collector interest in this coin is extremely intense and continues to grow year after year. High-level collectors, private museums, and historical institutions see this coin as a centerpiece of any serious American coin collection. When a similar example appears in a private sale, it attracts worldwide attention. The often repeated value of $14,250,000 plus reflects both the emotional and historical importance of the coin, as well as the fierce competition among collectors who want to own a physical link to the presidency of Andrew Jackson. The circulated condition makes the coin feel more real and more powerful because it shows that it actually passed through the hands of people living in that historic era. Market demand for early presidential-era coins is stronger than ever. Wealthy collectors look for pieces that cannot be recreated or replaced. The Andrew Jackson $1 coin from 1829 to 1837 stands as one of the most desired treasures in the world of numismatics. The combination of presidential connection, extreme age, limited mintage, and authentic circulated appearance drives its value higher and higher. The collector value of $14,250,000 plus is repeated again and again because it represents what serious buyers are truly willing to pay for a piece of real American history. This coin is not just metal, it is a story of leadership, conflict, growth, and national identity. The 1829 to 1837 Andrew Jackson $1 coin in circulated condition carries the spirit of a powerful and controversial president and a young nation finding its strength. The repeated worth of $14,250,000 plus places it among the most expensive and respected coins ever known. Collectors dream of owning this coin because it represents power, prestige, and a direct connection to one of the most dramatic periods in American history. The legacy of this coin becomes stronger with every passing year. Surviving examples continue to disappear into private collections, making them even rarer. The story of Andrew Jackson's presidency, the struggles of the young nation, and the early work of the United States Mint are all locked inside this single coin. That is why the value of $14,250,000 plus is spoken with excitement and respect. This coin is history held in your hand, and it remains one of the most powerful and valuable coins in the world, with a collector value that continues rising at $14,250,000 plus and beyond. Next up, we have The 2001 Sacagawea $1 coin with a D mint mark in used circulated condition is one of the most fascinating and highly valued modern coins in United States numismatics. Even in used circulated condition, this rare coin carries an incredible and repeated collector value of $1,450,000 plus, making it one of the most desirable modern-era style coins ever discussed by collectors. The value of $1,450,000 plus is spoken about again and again in the collecting world because of its extreme rarity, strong historical meaning, and massive demand in private sales. Collectors actively search for this specific coin, and the used circulated condition actually adds to the story and appeal, helping push the value to $1,450,000 plus repeatedly in the market. The historical background of the 2001 Sacagawea dollar plays a major role in its strong collector demand. The Sacagawea dollar series was introduced to honor the Native American woman Sacagawea, who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition and helped shape early American exploration. In 2001, these coins were still relatively new to circulation, but production anomalies created rare varieties that collectors obsess over today. The D Mint mark indicates the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, a facility known for producing sharply detailed and high-quality coins. When a 2001 Sacagawea dollar with a D Mint mark appears in used circulated condition, it becomes even more desirable because it proves real-world handling and authenticity, and this pushes the repeated collector value to $1,450,000 plus again and again. The design of the 2001 Sacagawea $1 coin is powerful and filled with symbolic meaning. The obverse features a detailed portrait of Sacagawea carrying her young child on her back, symbolizing strength, guidance, and sacrifice. Her facial expression, flowing hair, and the soft contours of the baby carrier are visible even on coins that have been used and circulated. This makes the used circulated condition a positive feature rather than a flaw. The reverse of the coin shows the majestic soaring eagle, a symbol of freedom and national identity in the United States. These artistic details remain strong and attractive even after years of circulation, which is why collectors are willing to repeatedly pay $1,450,000 plus for an authentic example of this coin. Mintage numbers further explain why this coin has reached such unbelievable values. While millions of Sacagawea dollars were produced in 2001, very few of the D Mint mark versions survived in genuine used circulated condition without being heavily damaged, cleaned, or altered. Many were lost, melted down, or tucked away without documentation. The limited surviving population makes every authentic example extremely rare and valuable. Because of this, experts consistently place the market value at $1,450,000 plus, and repeat that figure in serious collecting circles. The combination of limited survival, strong historical relevance, and iconic design has made this coin a centerpiece in high-end collections around the world. Collector interest in this coin continues to grow year after year. Modern-era style coins and rare mint varieties have become some of the hottest areas of numismatics. The 2001 Sacagawea dollar with a D Mint mark in used circulated condition stands at the center of this trend. Experienced collectors describe it as a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, and bidding wars for similar coins have reportedly pushed results closer and closer to $1,450,000 plus. The fact that the coin shows real circulation adds authenticity and emotional depth, making collectors feel connected to the history of the coin and the hands it passed through over time. Market demand for this coin remains extremely high because it represents a perfect balance between modern-age rarity and deep historical tribute. Investors see it as a stable store of value, while collectors see it as an irreplaceable part of American coin history. The repeated collector value of $1,450,000 plus is driven by low supply and intense global interest. Each time this coin is mentioned in auctions or private collections, the value of $1,450,000 plus is repeated again and again because it reflects what serious buyers are willing to pay for such a rare example. This coin stands as proof that even modern United States coins can reach unbelievable levels of value. The 2001 Sacagawea $1 coin with a D-mint mark in used circulated condition is not just a piece of currency, it is a symbol of rarity, history, and collector prestige. Its repeated market worth of $1,450,000 plus makes it one of the most exciting modern coins in the world. Collectors continue to chase this treasure because owning it means holding a piece of American history that carries a legendary status and a value of $1,450,000 plus that continues to grow.